All right, I've got to ask, how is your resolution going? This is me checking in and hoping that you are crushing it. And on the flip side, if you are not, then just lean in a little closer and we will have a little chat because most people, I think by now they've divided themselves into two camps. They are still consistent, going strong, feeling great about it, or they have fallen off, whether it was this spectacular, like crash, boom, bust type thing where they just fell off dramatically, or it just kind of weaned itself out of their life. If that is you, if you are in that category where you've fallen off, no matter if it was great or a little bit at a time, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You didn't fail. You can just get right back on track. And that's my whole goal of this episode is to get you back on track with your resolution in some form or fashion, which I'm about to get to. But the lie that we tell ourselves is the I'll try again next year mindset. When the reality is you have 11 more months to make some really cool shit happen. So I'm not going to let you wait 11 months to try again. If you're sitting there thinking, I already messed up, so what's the point? The whole point is you don't have to wait. You can just start right back up. The new year is not the only time that you are allowed to do some self-improvement or set some goals or anything like that. Well, so today I'm going to present two options and both count whichever option that you decide to go with to still make some changes in your life. And the first one is to go back to your original resolution, assuming that it still makes sense and it still feels aligned with the goals that you have for yourself. And you just need to recommit. So you need to just reaffirm, okay, not waiting 11 months. I'm making this happen. Like you're back in the game, getting back on track. So that's option one, recommit. Option two is to scale it or modify it, adapt it. So it's actually realistic based on your total life. Because in January, we make these huge resolutions. We have these big goals for ourselves. And then real life punches us in the face and is like, yeah, right. So you can adapt your original resolution. You can make it smaller. You can make it simpler. You can make it more forgiving because the reality is that the consistency that you rack up will be so much more impactful than trying to force this giant goal into your life. So small changes, more consistency has a much bigger impact than a life overhaul, but for only a week at a time. So you can take your pick of which of these two options that you need, but the whole point of today's episode is that you don't need a January 1st to start. You can start today. You can start tomorrow if you're listening to this at night and tomorrow's the only option. But you need to just stop ghosting on yourself. Stop bailing on these goals just because life happened or something got in the way. You can recommit or scale it back, modify so that it does fit your real life. Either way, you don't have to shame yourself. There's no guilt cycle here. We don't need any of that all or nothing energy that ends up waiting until January 1st, 2027. No, we're not doing that. So you're getting back on track. Do one thing that your resolution self would be really proud of. So whether it's one step in the right direction, one workout, one glass of water, one healthy choice, like whatever it is, do that thing that gets you toward your resolution because I refuse to let you quit or wait until next year. None of that. I'm not having it. I'm making sure that you make those changes that you really want to have happen in 2026. My goal is to make them a reality for you. So go do one thing. That's today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run or walk or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.